Our boy managed to navigate through the crowd to see what the commotion was about. He witnessed Chen Shuli kneeling while Cheng Jie of the Cheng family criticized him, taunting him to stand if he could. When Chen Shuli attempted to stand, Cheng Jie kicked him, mocking him. Observing this, our boy refrained from intervening, mindful that if the Cheng family recognized him as the third prince, it could lead to trouble. He found himself in a dilemma whether to aid Chen Shuli or remain uninvolved. Before he could decide, the girl who had bumped into him earlier stepped forward, reprimanding Cheng Jie of the Cheng family for going too far. Cheng Ji, eyeing her like a predator, identified her as the eldest daughter, Miss Chen Mao Yun, and dismissed her involvement, ordering her to step aside. Suddenly, a system prompt interrupted our boy's thoughts, urging him to discover a genius born with a strong sense of integrity. Cheng Ji, incensed, shoved the girl forcefully, but our boy swiftly caught her before she could fall. Concerned, he offered his assistance, asking if she needed help. Meanwhile, Cheng Ji, displaying the intelligence of a brick, ordered our boy to bring the girl to him and also to fetch Blackie for a soup, enraging our protagonist. Refusing to comply, our boy and Blackie expressed their disdain for Cheng Ji's words. Chen Shuli intervened, blocking Cheng Ji's path and demanding he stop his madness. Ignoring him, Cheng Ji arrogantly questioned how dare Chen Shuli speak to him. Finally, our boy and Blackie decided they had had enough and released a bit of their aura, advancing toward the block-headed Cheng Ji. Impressed by our boy's strong aura, the girl Chen Mao Yun found herself drawn to our boy. Cheng Ji noticed our boy's attire resembling that of the Imperial Guards and inquired if he was one of them. Our boy remained non-committal, prompting Cheng Ji's demeanor to suddenly become friendly, with a hint of sweat on his face. He quickly apologized and pleaded for forgiveness, acknowledging his offense and vowing not to forget our boy's mercy. Our boy, displaying his wit, assured Cheng Jie that he would not make things difficult for him and advised him to return home. As Cheng Jie departed, signaling his men to follow, our boy turned to the system to inquire about the person with great integrity it had mentioned. The system identified Cheng Shuli as possessing rare talent in governance and the ability to deter evil spirits. Excited by the system's ability to detect talents, our boy learned that it had certain limitations in sensing and displaying information. Cheng Shuli expressed his gratitude to our protagonist for his assistance, promising to repay him in the future. Our boy, considering taking Cheng Shuli under his wing, surprised him with the offer of a significant gift. Meanwhile, Cheng Zhan rebuked his son, Cheng Ji, for being deceived, reminding him that Imperial Guards couldn't leave the royal capital. Suspecting our boy might be the third prince, he pondered if our boy had escaped his punishment at the border. Seizing the opportunity to boost the Cheng family's reputation, Cheng Zhan instructed his son to arrest our boy and take him to the royal capital, hoping to elevate their family's status. The next day at the inn, Blackie asked our boy if he truly wanted to destroy the Cheng family for the sake of Cheng Shuli. Qin Jun just nodded, confirming Blackie's question. Hearing this, Chang Changqian approached, asking why our boy wanted to destroy the Cheng family. Our boy waved for her to stop and sipped his tea, telling her it's none of her business. This response made her annoyed, and she approached our protagonist, telling him she is the daughter of the patriarch of the Xunling sect, and how dare he be rude to her. Trying to attack our boy, he slapped her hand away. He felt like he was holding the softest and squishiest pillow, which made him short-circuit. To confirm and feel it, because this chance didn't come easily, he squeezed it.
Oh my!
It's kinda soft, our boy remarked inwardly. Ahem, don't mess around in broad daylight, our boy told her. Embarrassed and blushing, she told our boy that he's going too far. What's going on? Asked Daji, coming down from the first floor. Seeing Daji, our boy rushed to her, asking if she slept well. Daji rushed and stopped our boy from getting close to the person with the black cloak. Why? Asked our boy. To which Daji replied that he has demon chi. Demon chi? Asked our boy, looking at the man in the black cloak, thinking that since ancient times, good and evil existed, and good existed in the Dry Moon Kingdom, asking himself how there can be a demon cultivator now. Qin tried to see the cloaked guy's cultivation level, but couldn't due to the person having high cultivation. He thought to himself that he would have to keep an eye on the demon cultivators and what they are up to in the Dry Moon Kingdom. Chang Changqian interrupted our protagonist's deep thoughts. She thought our boy was in a hurry to take her back to her sect, throwing a tantrum. Our boy nodded, agreeing with her argument. When the Cheng family kicked through the door of the inn and Cheng Ji shouted that he had arrived, the people in the inn were thinking who would be bold enough to mess with the Cheng family. Both Cheng Li and our boy gave each other murderous looks, and Cheng Jie broke the intense silence, telling our boy he actually didn't dare to leave. Cheng Changqian went close to Daji, asking who Cheng Jie is. Our boy replied that Cheng Jie wished to meet his ancestors, a wish he could easily fulfill. Cheng Jie, seeing Daji and Cheng Changqian, declared that, from today onwards, they belong to him. He ordered his men to rush and capture our boy, calling him a fugitive third prince, and take him back to the royal capital. They quickly charged towards our boy with hostility on their faces, saying that Daji and Chang Changqian should be left alone, and he will deal with them personally. Cheng Ji, thinking with Sung the staff between his legs, approached Daji and Chang Changqian with a lustful expression on his face. Daji looked at him in disgust and accumulating chi on her hand. She released her energy, pushing Cheng Jie away. He got angry and began to tell Daji they will regret that she dared to hit the young master of the Cheng family. Our boy and Daji looked at him with serious expressions. Suddenly, a system mission was triggered, instructing our boy to kill Cheng Jie and his father, offering 500 experience points and 2,000 experience points respectively. Additionally, destroying the Cheng family would reward 3,000 experience points and unlock a chance to open inheritance talent. With determination, our boy readied his weapon, knowing his fast target had come knocking on his doorstep. As Cheng Jie continued his tirade, demanding they bow before him, our boy swiftly acted that sent Cheng Ji to the afterlife in style. Completing the first quest to kill Cheng Ji, our boy gained 534 experience points. Nonchalantly blowing the smoke from the muzzle of his weapon, our boy remarked on the noise. Meanwhile, the man in the black cloak contemplated acquiring such a powerful artifact. Changing his plans, our boy decided not to depart quickly for the Zhuanling sect. Instead, he instructed Daji or Blackie to take Cheng Jai's lifeless body and proceeded to destroy the Cheng family. Reach 100 views and 10 likes. I'll upload fast. I will be going to 1 to 2 days upload. Daji raised and carried Cheng Jie's body using her aura, and they headed toward the Cheng family's residence. The bystanders didn't believe that Cheng Jie was actually dead. Another person said that the Cheng family really messed with the wrong person this time. The people followed our boy's group from afar. They reached the Cheng family's residence, which looked luxurious. Our boy looked and said, "These people looted the hard-earned money of the people in Qingtan City." Our boy told Daji they should enter the Cheng family residence and give the gift to their patriarch. "Stop!" someone shouted. The guards told our boy they should leave and that idlers were not welcomed, or they would be killed if they didn't leave. They looked closely at the body and saw it was Cheng Ji. Our boy told Daji to give them their gift. Daji launched that ucker as if he was with serious force. The soldiers, seeing their master was dead, were shocked. The commotion reached the elder of the Cheng family. He exploded his aura, which was at the 10th layer of the foundation stage, asking if they were tired of living, causing trouble at the Cheng family. One of the guards told the elder that it was our boy's group who killed the young master. Our boy asked Daji for the Cheng family elder's cultivation base, to which she told our boy it was just an ant at the 10th layer of the foundation stage. The elder was furious, seeing his nephew was dead, and ignited fire on his hand and charged towards our boy. Daji was ready to finish him off, but our boy told Daji to let him try, thinking that he can't hide behind Daji and the others for the rest of his life. Our boy also gathered chi to his hand and was ready to face head-on the Cheng family's elder to understand his strengths and improve on it. Both of their punches collided, and powerful energy was created at impact. Our boy was pushed away, his hand in pain, and respected the elder's power. The elder didn't want to waste any time and charged again towards our boy with serious force. This made Chang Changqian and Daji fear for our boy's life. Quickly, our boy got a hold of himself and told them he's okay and prepared to face the elder once again. Our boy realized his cultivation had improved, and he would use the elder as a weatherstone to sharpen his skills. The elder instantly launched himself from his initial position and got close to our boy in a flash, ready to land a punch to our boy's face. Our protagonist, Qin Jun, faked a punch and threw a kick towards the elder, but was instantly caught and thrown into the ground with serious force. Our boy couldn't believe he couldn't beat the elder by only using his strength and using the elder as a weatherstone. His cultivation stage had condemned a lot. The elder, enraged, told Qin Jun he would sacrifice his blood to his nephew's soul. He used his trump card, forming an Oni demon with flames and an axe, and attacked our boy. Seeing this, Daji knew our boy was in serious trouble and told our boy to hurry up and dodge.
Headshot.
The body of the elder was seen dropping dead. A system notification congratulated our boy for killing a 10th layer of the foundation building realm, and he gained 1,000 XP. His flame demon instantly dissipated in the air. Daji asked our boy if he was okay. Our boy, intense and in fear, was thinking that he had to develop his strength, learn new skills, and stop relying on foreign objects. Seeing this, the guards knew that they were no match for our boy and ran into the Cheng family residence to report to the patriarch. Others hid, saying to each other to never let the Cheng family offend our boy, who was seen as an evil star. Inside the Qingtan city, the city lord was in shock when his subordinate told him the Cheng family was getting killed by one man, followed by two women, followed by a black dog. Hearing this, Chen Shuli dropped his cup, because with such a description, he knew it was our boy. He told his father, who was the city lord, that those people saved him yesterday. Hearing this, the city lord was surprised. Chen Shuli told his father to bring out the information collected by the Cheng family. The city lord was just dumbfounded, asking why. He told that the person who saved them was actually the third prince of the dynasty, named Qin Jun. One of the guards quickly budged into the patriarch's room, telling him it wasn't good that someone had killed both his eldest son and the elder. "What? Where are they?" shouted the patriarch, gathering ki in his hand. Dark energy seemed to approach him unknowingly, and his killing intent rose, looking at his servant, who was kowtowing in fear, pointing to the direction our boy was approaching, telling him they were coming to kill. "How dare they send themselves directly to my doorstep?" said the patriarch, enraged. He smashed the wall with his bare hands, launched in the direction the servant had pointed, shouting, "Who dares kill my son shall pay with their blood." At the same moment, our boy was walking through the Cheng mansion. You may think he's the landlord. He shouted to bring out the patriarch. Some disciples of the Cheng family rushed to kill our boy.
Triple kill!
But our boy one-shotted the three of them, gaining experience points. He was happy with the increase in experience points, hoping there would be more side quests. "Who killed my son?" shouted the patriarch as he landed with powerful force that the ground cracked. Looking around, he saw most of his disciples' lifeless bodies laying everywhere, and our boy's group stood there smiling. He was outraged, veins popping through his head, calling our boy hateful rebels, telling him he will kill him. Daji asked him if he thinks he's capable of even killing them, and her four tails went and slapped the patriarch, who was able to block her attack, pushing him backward. Daji wasn't done, and conjured her dense blue chi, which attacked the patriarch, dodging too and striking his chest. Seeing this, he knew he didn't have any chance facing Daji one-on-one, and saw our boy, who was at the foundation building realm. Seeing this, he told Daji to finish him, or he will escape. Daji laughed it off, saying he had underestimated her enemy. The patriarch Changjai pulled out a doll in secret and thought to himself, if he kills our boy, he would have avenged the Cheng family. He rushed towards Daji, and she did the same, wanting to kill him in one strike. He slashed Changjai in half, but he saw it was a voodoo illusion technique, and she knew our boy was in danger. Fear struck her heart, turning to tell our boy to watch out. The patriarch was above our boy, his hand filled with chi, shouting, "Explosive punch!" Qinjun was surprised at his appearance. A gunshot sound was heard,
Headshot.
and the patriarch dropped dead. Completing the task, he gained 10,000 XP, and he advanced to the 5th layer of the foundation stage. Daji felt responsible for almost getting our boy killed. Qinjun told her not to worry, and that he will always face danger, and she won't be able to protect him forever. Daji was surprised at how gentle our boy is, and due to living so long, she had forgotten that even a lion does its best when fighting a rabbit. She reassured herself to be more vigilant in the future. Our boy told the remaining guards to get out of there if they wished not to die. They ran away, celebrating that the Cheng family had finally fallen, and they deserved it, and they wanted the world to know. Our boy walked away as Daji was left destroying and burning down the Cheng mansion to the ground. The system awarded our boy with 3,000 domain points and a chance to inherit skills. Seeing this, our boy sighed in relief that the mission was completed. Daji arrived, telling our boy that the Cheng family had been completely destroyed. "Very good," replied our boy. The city lord arrived with Chen Shuli and the girl behind her, and they fell on their knees. Our boy looked at them with a proud smile. The city lord thanked our boy for eliminating the Cheng family, and the whole people there greeted our boy as the third prince Qinjun. This revelation shocked Chang Hao and Chang Changqian, not expecting our hero to be the third prince. Chen Shuli began to read all the gathered bad deeds the Cheng family had done over the years. Hearing this, most people couldn't hold their tears and broke down. Some of them had been victims of the Cheng family. Our boy told them not to worry, and no such incident would happen in the future. Our boy handed the duties to the city lord and told them he had to be on his way without delays, to which the city lord humbly agreed. The people of the Green Altar city thanked our boy for removing the thorn from their lives. Our boy had one goal now, to grow stronger and fast as possible, to ascend to the throne and lead the kingdom to peace and prosperity, so that people can work in peace. Reach 100 views and 10 likes.
Something's in my ass. 2 days later.
Qinjun and his gang reached Xuanling sect, accompanied by Chang Changqian and Chang Hao. Seeing the surroundings, Qinjun was impressed by its beauty compared to an online game he played before he transmigrated. "We have finally reached Xuanling sect," shouted the excited Chang Xianqian. The system resounded, telling Qinjun he had completed the mission to escort Chang Xianqian back to the sect and had gained a chance to inherit an inheritance. Even though he thought his luck was not yet broken, he was able to break through, reaching the 6th layer of the Foundation Establishment realm. Qinjun was satisfied with the reward, but if it wasn't enough, he was about to tell Blackie and Daji to lock in and rob the Huanling sect dry. Qinjun told them they would part ways here, thinking that he needed to inherit the skill inheritance this instant. Chang Changqian rushed to prevent our protagonist from leaving, telling him they would be their guests tonight. They had prepared a gift for him in advance. "Generous gift?" asked our boy. Chang Changqian looked at our protagonist, noticing he had changed a lot from the rumors she had heard about him being generous. "Oh, maybe he has a crush on me."
Are you sure about that?
Daji told Qinjun it was better to sleep here than in the wilderness. All right, replied Qinjun with ulterior motives in mind. Chang Hao, with brains as an exhibition display, was annoyed by Qinjun's arrogance despite being a demoted prince, vowing to himself to teach him a lesson. He followed them from the back. Qinjun told Chang Qianqian not to reveal his identity to anyone, making her wonder and ask him if he was the third prince who got demoted. Looking at her, accepting that indeed he's the demoted third prince, back in his mind, he was thinking that still he has the head of the maniac general Shahawan's head with him. It will help him reclaim his status as the third prince. An evil smile crept on his face, thinking if his father embarrassed him, still he'll have no choice but to trick him into the afterlife. Arriving at the Zhuanling sect door, Chang Qianqian, as a gentle lady she is, gave that door a powerful kick, shouting to everyone in the sect that she had returned, making serious strides as she approached the sect's reception area, telling the person that our protagonist and his group had accompanied her and they should be given a place to stay. Why did his monster come back? Thought the receptionist. Chang Qianqian's father approached from behind, impressed by Qinjun's appearance, asking him which family he came from. Can't disclose it, sorry, replied Qinjun happily. Chang Hao gave the patriarch of Xuanling sect a brief review of their journey, saying they were their saviors. The patriarch, looking down upon Qinjun, who's living this life on creative mode, summoned one of the disciples to take them to the places they would spend the night. Chang Qianqian told Qinjun to go first and have some rest. Walking to their place of rest that night, Daji told Qinjun to rest early, walking away, while Blackie asked Qinjun if he could stay with him for the night. Qinjun declined, told Blackie to rest early. Resting on the bed, he excitedly called out the system to check on the first skill inheritance. The skill inheritances are graded from the lowest being ordinary grade, spiritual grade, earth grade, heaven grade, immortal grade, divine grade, and the highest grade was the holy grade. The system offered Qinjun supernatural powers, asking if he wants to begin the random skill transmission. These supernatural powers don't have a specific level. All of them are just broken to the core. Qinjun accepted the random skill transmission. A black, ghoulish liquid matter formed. Qinjun hoped to get a broken skill that could shake the entire heaven and earth. The system congratulated him for extracting the power of the martial Tianpeng Tiangang 36 transformations. Seeing this guy felt his soul leaving his body. He shouted at the system for not giving him the Sun Wukong 72 transformations. He was stunned when he began to see ancient writings around. Each of the writings contained powerful qi energy and began to circulate around. Outside, due to his supernatural awakening, our protagonist was causing a life-threatening catastrophe, shaking the heavens. This shocked the Xuanling sect master, Chang Tianyu, thinking it was a thunder tribulation, asking if one of their disciples was having a breakthrough. Walking outside to see for themselves, the sect master almost realized the most diabolical beat drop to his pants when he saw it. He knew it wasn't a thunder tribulation, but a catastrophe that would destroy the sect, asking to get someone to activate the tribulation formation. The thunder had split the day open, shaking the whole land, causing such a catastrophe that had never been seen before. Even Daji and Blackie observed from afar. Blackie, standing his ground so as not to be thrown away, was surprised by Qinjun's prowess, that he's only 16 at the 6th level of the Foundation Establishment realm, and he comprehended supernatural powers. Daji told Blackie that this was no ordinary supernatural power, because the aura it released made her heart beat in terror. Our boy nonchalantly used the 36 transformations to shrink his body, becoming smaller, and was amazed, then returning to his normal size. He's here playing with his supernatural powers, while outside he's making the whole sect suffer a catastrophe that will lead them to the brink of annihilation. Exhausted after experimenting on the 36 transformation ability due to his low cultivation, he was able to use 2 of the transformations, and his power would be exhausted entirely. Annoyed and admitting that basic cultivation is important, Qin, startled by the thunder, asked why there were serious lightning strikes everywhere, and thanked that he stayed at the Zhuanling sect. That supernatural ability wasn't enough. This crackhead asked the system to drive another skill in which the black ghoulish substance appeared once again. He raised his hands at the ghoulish liquid, hoping for a better skill, inheritance. Qin knew that even a cultivator at the same realm as him who has mastered spiritual exercises would be difficult for him, and so he needed to abet spiritual exercise draw. The system congratulated him for drawing the unknown character exercise, which was the Purple Snake Thunder, a top-notch exercise. This ungrateful scumbag was disappointed because it was unknown, but the system personally couldn't take more of this ungrateful Qin disrespect and struck him with lightning, causing Qin to curse this dog system. The catastrophe had become so intense, luckily the sect master had ordered them to set up a formation, which helped, but for some time. No wonder Master stayed, such strong tribulation. Even this strong formation consumes many spirit stones, said Blackie. Do you think the Xuanling sect is going to trouble the young master? Asked Daji. This small sect is called the strongest, with only one transcendence realm. If they dare annoy the young master, I will erase this whole sect to ashes, answered Blackie, realizing his aura and killing intent. Inside the room, Qin finally comprehended the Purple Snake Thunder. He realized the mental state of its powers is divided into 6 layers, and the first layer, Palm Thunder, is quite useful, remarking on its strong power. Tightening his fist, lightning gathered on his hand violently. He then unclenches his fist, making it dispersed. He called out his status window. He was packing beef, starting with his gang lineup consisting of Daji and Blackie. Still, he was packing divine abilities and spiritual exercise techniques at the top-notch level. Plus, he also breaks through by gaining exp. And don't forget, he also has a dealer that uses his spiritual energy to shoot and doesn't have any recoil or the need to reload. Qin was happy because he had acquired much of a big harvest this early, having high hopes for the future. At the Xuanling sect council hall, all the elders and the patriarch had gathered, calling their 2 outstanding disciples, who were the boy Zhuo Junji at the Foundation Building, Realm Commotion, and a girl called Zhongling at the Foundation Building Realm, Great Perfection. The one who was panicking was Chang Qian, who ran to them asking if it was one of them who had broken through the Golden Core realm. Hearing this, they both looked at each other as rivals, which annoyed the sect master to ask both of them why they weren't talking. The 2 geniuses congratulated each other for breaking through to the Golden Core realm. Both were stunned, asking each other, "What do you mean?" Chang Qian asked the young man Zhuo Junji if he hadn't broken through. He asked if the catastrophe had been caused by senior sister Zhongling, saying he had not broken through. Zhongling replied that it wasn't her who had broken through. Impossible! If it isn't both of you, then who has broken through causing a catastrophe? Chang Hao came forward, telling the elders that it may be Qin and his party. The one who saved you, asked the sect master. He began to think about the amount of spirit stones consumed to keep the guidance formation, equivalent to the expenditure of the entire sect for half a year. Annoyed, he ordered them to bring them here. Chang Qian called her father, telling him that Qin and the others were resting and they could meet them tomorrow. Chang Qian began to think that if they annoy the one who eliminated the maniac general, and both him and Daji annihilated the Chung family, forming a bad reputation with them, it would be the end of Zhualing sect. The sect master was surprised by Chang Qian's words, but she pleaded with her father not to bother them tonight and to wait for them until tomorrow. The sect master gritted his teeth and accepted her daughter's request, agreeing to meet Qin and his group tomorrow, making Chang Qian happy.
The next morning,
walking out of his place of rest, seeing Daji, Blackie, and the delusional Chang Qian waiting to speak to him before his father does. Qin was surprised, asking them why they were all there. Before he could finish, Chang Qian approached Qin, asking him if the catastrophe of last night was caused by him. "What are you talking about?" asked Qin in confusion. "What are you saying? Last night was a catastrophe over the sect, and in order to resist the catastrophe, It took half a year's worth of spirit stones to activate the sect's great array. What do you mean? I did not break through the golden core realm, answered Qinjun. Wait! What? That's impossible. None of the Shualing sect disciples broke through to the golden core, let alone the transcendence realm. Damn, meaning if Blackie's fart is enough to eradicate this sect to oblivion. A thought crossed Qinjun's mind, and he sheepishly asked if inheriting a supernatural power could lead to a catastrophe. Bro casually said that after almost annihilating one of the strongest sects by mistake, and Daji, hearing this, congratulated our boy for comprehending supernatural powers at a young age. Qinjun was excited and asked Chang Qianqian to take him to her father, to which she agreed, telling him to follow her, cold sweat dripping down her face, hoping no one in the sect would piss off Qinjun. Reaching the Drilling sect, the elders had arrived, waiting to meet our protagonist and his squad, in which they pulled up majestically. Zhuo Junji looked at Qinjun, annoyed, asking him if he was the one who had broken through the golden core realm. Qinjun looked at Zhuo Junji and told him his name, then walked away when he heard the sect master asking him if he was the one who caused the catastrophe. He then asked Qinjun if he knew how much it had cost the Zualing sect to defend against it. Qinjun bowed respectfully, surprising Chang Qianqian, who was afraid that our protagonist would throw hands with his father due to his temper. She was relieved, but not for long, because when Qinjun raised his head, looking at the sect master, he told him that for saving his daughter and disciples, how about they have a conflict of grace? This response almost made Chang Qianqian spit her heart out in shock, knowing if her father agrees, it's over. Qinjun continued with a smile on his face, telling the sect master that the life of her daughter and disciples is much more important than the spiritual stones spent by the Zualing sect. This made the sect master want to throw hands that instant. Chang Qianqian rushed to her father to stop him from going to his death, telling him that Qinjun had apologized and he was the one who had taken care of him all this time. She told her father that they took care of the maniac general. This revelation shocked the sect master to the core, that even the Zhuling sect had no more than 3 people who were able to capture, let alone kill, the maniac general. And that maniac died to a teenager at the Foundation Establishment realm? That's impossible, replied the sect master to Chang Qianqian. Chang Qianqian told her dad that Daji was a void transformation realm powerhouse. This shocked the old man to the core, thinking to himself, how did a void transformation powerhouse appear in the Qinyue kingdom? Daji, seeing that Qinjun was being blamed, warned them to be calm. She gathered a huge pool of mana, and the moment she opened her eyes, she unleashed her void transformation realm aura, which covered the whole hall, suffocating all the people in the hall close to death. Conjuring hellfire in her hand, ready to annihilate all of them without any hesitation, Qinjun held her back from wiping out all the elders in one go. Qinjun bowed, telling the sect master to forgive Daji for her bad temper. The sect master had cold sweat on his face, having been able to see the afterlife in a brief view, told Qinjun that he had done nothing wrong. The sect master is so righteous and kind. I will be on my way now. Shamelessly waving goodbye to the sect master after almost leaving the whole sect bankrupt in one night. Wait! Shouted Zhuo Junji, which got Qinjun's attention. Looking at Zhuo Junji, Qinjun turned around, looking at this less good-looking young man who desperately wanted to unite with his ancestors, telling himself that I, Qinjun, had perfected on sending fools to their forefathers. Zhuo Junji wanted to spar with our boy to see what is special about him. This triggered a side quest from the system, telling Qinjun to defeat the Zhualing sect genius and gain 1000 XP. Qinjun asked if they could use magic, to which Zhuo Junji agreed. Bro wasn't going to spar, but he was going to try our unnatural supernatural skill inheritance on one of the hopes of the Zhualing sect. Thinking of it, Qinjun accepted with delight, because nobody offers themselves to be whipped up willingly.
A few moments later.
The whole sect gathered at the Yisenwai battle arena in the Shualing sect to see the spar. The prospect of elder brother Zhuo Junji's upcoming fight sent ripples of excitement throughout the entire Zhualing sect. It became the talk of the town, igniting curiosity and speculation among the disciples. Everyone was eager to witness the showdown, ensuring that no one would miss out on the action. For part 8, the goal will be 10 likes and 100 views within 48 hours. Thank you for hanging on. I was sick, that's why it took longer.